Welcome back to Barbecue Recipe Reviews. It's been a while. It's been over a year since our last video. But we're back. New rub, new videos. Let's talk about it. When I first started this channel, I never thought anybody would care about it, really. At the time of recording this, we have over 333,000 views on these videos. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much. I love that you guys love watching this stuff as much as I do. When the channel got pretty popular about a year ago, I started getting emails every week from companies wanting me to try this product, review that, endorse this, that sort of stuff. And I did for a while. We filmed some products. We either A, didn't really like them, or B, they just weren't that interesting. Not something I would watch, so why would I want you guys to see that either? So decided these videos were kind of getting boring and there's not much value in making them, so we took a break. Stopped responding to the emails, stopped taking in new products. Then recently I got an email from a new company called WannaRub. They said they were coming out with a rub. They wanted to know if I wanted to try it. They're a veteran-owned, American-based business, and we absolutely support our vets around here, so I agreed to a call. We spoke, got along great. I think they're really great guys, and they're making a pretty good product, so at least it sounded like it. So I said, yeah, send me a bottle, I'll try it out. So they did, and here it is. It's called WannaRub. It's an all-purpose seasoning they claim works great on everything. So let's try it on some barbecue. I've been trying it, I liked it. I liked it so much, and I like these guys so much that I decided, let's film this. I'm not being paid in any way by these guys. All I'm getting is this free bottle of rub. And as a matter of fact, you guys are getting a free bottle too. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how. Take you 5 seconds, but WannaRub is hooking our viewers up with their own bottles. So today we're gonna try it on chicken. We're gonna do 3 different types of chicken, 3 different ways of cooking. We're gonna do chicken lollipops in the smoker. We're gonna do chicken thighs on a Weber, and we're gonna do chicken breasts on the grill. And I'm gonna show you an awesome recipe to keep your chicken breasts from drying out. Let's get started. To start out with our chicken lollipops, we're going to be grabbing some drumsticks. When prepping these drumsticks, you just want to make sure you pull the skin as far down to the meaty section as possible. That'll help keep the skin around the actual meat part of the lollipop. Now let's get to cutting these. You're just going to put your knife all the way through to the bone and rotate the drumstick. Cut all the way around. After you've completed your cut, just start peeling back the skin and tendons and all that other fun stuff right off the bone all the way up to the knuckle. When you get to the knuckle, work your thumb over it and just break off everything from it. Once you expose the knuckle, you're going to want to tidy things up a bit by cutting the tendons, and using kitchen shears works really well for this. Now, as an optional step, there is a secondary little bone right next to the main bone of the drumstick. You can get your fingers in there in that meat and break it off. You don't have to do this, but be aware, just let your guests know when they bite into these that bone is there. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these guys and catch up with you guys in a minute. And just like that, we have all of our drumsticks lollipopped and trimmed up pretty nice. You don't have to go too crazy getting all the stuff off the knuckle section, because that cooks off anyway during the process. Now it's time to start rubbing these. I like to hit these guys with a little bit of Pam anytime I do chicken with skin on. Really helps the rub stick, as well as crisping that chicken up a little bit during the cook process. Nothing fancy here, just make sure you get both sides, flip, spray, rub, good to go. Now my real secret to chicken lollipops is to take a whole stick of butter, chop it up, put it in the pan along with the chicken. This adds to the flavor, helps keep the chicken moist, and crisps up that skin a little bit more during the cook. There's no real secret to getting these drumsticks in there. Just stand them up any way you can arrange them so they get optimal smoke coverage. You don't have to go crazy about making sure the butter is evenly distributed. It just needs to be in the pan in the smoker. Now we're just going to let these guys hang out and get some of that rub absorbing while we fire up the smoker. We're going to be going for 300 degrees for this cook. Once our smoker's up to temp, we're just going to toss that whole pan in there, set a timer for about 2 hours. Next up, we have chicken thighs. We're not going to be doing anything crazy like competition style here, but I am going to go ahead and trim up some of the excess skin and fat from these guys to make sure that nothing burns and we get uniform size and cook across all these guys. Once again, we're going to hit them with Pam, rub them, flip them, spray them, rub them again. That WannaRub does look pretty good on this chicken. Since we had an extra chicken thigh, I decided as a snack I'd make a little bit of chicken candy bites. These are super simple. You just remove the bone and skin from the thigh, chop it up into little strips, and then you wrap each strip with about a half or 3/4 piece of bacon. Throw a toothpick in there to hold them all together, toss some rub on, and throw them on the smoker for about 35 to 40 minutes. Want around 175 internal for that chicken thigh to cook. And about 20 minutes in, these chicken lollipops are starting to look real good. So while that's cooking, let's take a moment and take a look at what's in this stuff. We have cane sugar, paprika, pink Himalayan salt, peppers, spices, garlic, onion, and dried chilies. And that's it. There's not a whole bunch of stuff in here you can't pronounce, stuff you never heard of. It's simple. It's easy rub, it's got good flavor, and it's, I guess, gluten-free and no MSG and vegan and all that stuff, but it doesn't make you feel like you're wearing Birkenstocks and shopping out of a burlap bag in some stupid health store. So props to WannaRub for making a healthy rub that actually looks and tastes really good. Okay, we have our Weber holding real nice at around 300 degrees. We're going to go ahead and throw these chicken thighs on the cool side of the grate opposite the coals. Get the lid back on these guys, and while these start cooking, let's go prep some chicken breasts. For the breasts today, we're going to be stuffing them. So in order to do that, we need to butterfly these guys. Nothing fancy, just make sure you don't cut all the way through, and you want about as big of a cavity as you can to get some good stuff inside. We're going to be stuffing these guys with some mozzarella, some spinach, and some sun-dried tomatoes. This is a really great recipe if you haven't tried it before. These flavors really complement each other well. We're just going to pack and layer everything in, hold it all together with some toothpicks. Be careful not to put too much cheese in there because you don't want it to be a hot gooey mess on your grill. And of course, our final prep step here is we're going to throw some rub on them. We're just going to apply a good amount of rub to each side of each chicken breast. Let them rest for a few minutes, let that rub draw out a little bit of moisture and absorb some of that flavor into that bird. You can really see the texture and the color of this rub. I really dig how it looks on this chicken. At around the 1 hour mark, we're going to want to go in here and rotate our lollipops. We want to get even smoke all the way around and exposure to some of that sweet butter. Our breasts have now had some time to absorb, and that color is really looking great on. Once the lollipops reach an internal temperature of about 165, it's time to get these things out and dipped in some sauce we got warming up on the stove. We really like some Sweet Baby Ray's around here, and if you guys haven't seen our video comparing all the best cheap sauces, be sure to check that out. So there's no magic to this. You basically dip the lollipop part of the drumstick right in the sauce, rotate it around, make sure you get a nice thick coating of some hot barbecue sauce on it. That's what really puts these lollipops over the top. Once we got a good sauce, we're going to go ahead and put these guys on a chicken rack. Makes it easier to transport these as they go back in the smoker until they hit about 175. We're going to let that smoker do its job and caramelize that sauce onto that skin, and these are going to come out insane. We're going to get these back on the smoker to finish up, and at the same time we're really close to hitting temps on these candy bites, so we're going to go ahead and move these over to the Weber and put them right on top of the coals to crispen up that bacon a bit. Now it's time to get these chicken breasts onto the grill. In order to keep these nice and moist, we're going to have two temps running. We're going to have a hot side around 375, and we're going to place these onto the cooler side. They're going to go on for a total of around 30 minutes on the cool side. Now that our candy bites have reached 175 and that bacon's gotten nice and crispy, it's time to pull these suckers, throw out some dipping sauce, and you're good to go. Enjoy. Once our lollipops have hit 175 internal and that sauce has gotten real nice and caramelized, it's time to pull these. Now at about the 15-minute mark, it's time to rotate our chicken. We're going to rotate and flip these guys, keeping them on the cool side. Now that our chicken breasts have hit 175, it's time to pull these guys. After a total of 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and toss these chicken breasts onto the hot side at around 375 to just get some nice grill marks on them and finish this cook up. This won't take long, maybe about 4 minutes per side. Once these guys hit 165, it's time to pull them. Let's take them inside and get ready for some high quality barbecue chicken porn. Now I'm just going to shut up for a while and let you guys take a look. You can judge the appearance and texture, and I'll come back at the end and we'll talk about some flavor. All right, guys, there you have it. You saw how everything came out. It tasted as good as it looked. I was really, really pleasantly surprised and impressed with this stuff. It's not like any rub I've tried before. It's probably because it's not made to be just a barbecue rub. It's got a lot more spice and flavor to it than I expected, and it held up well enough for I think the longest cook was about 2 hours so far. I'm definitely looking forward to trying this on some more stuff, but the best way I could really describe this flavor is the aftertaste. It feels like you ate something spicy without any heat. And I know that sounds crazy, but you guys are just gonna have to try it and believe me. It's a very, very unique flavor, and it's really exciting to try. So I mentioned you guys can get a free bottle too. Let's talk about how. Be a subscriber. Of course, as always, hit that button. Make sure you're following us on YouTube here. And then click the link in the description below. There's going to be 2 of them. One will be to WannaRub's Instagram page. One will be to their Facebook page, because I know not everybody uses Instagram. All you have to do is go there, follow them on either Instagram or Facebook, and comment or send a message saying Barbecue Recipe Reviews sent you. They'll get in touch with you and they'll send you out your own bottle. Obviously, they're not going to be able to do this forever, so make sure you do it as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep grilling. Let me know if you guys want to see some more stuff. I'm thinking about doing another video with this, trying it on some side dishes, since they claim it's an all-purpose seasoning. Let me know what you guys want. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.